So maybe you're one who can identify with Cain because you have made mistakes and you have messed up. The message from Jesus today is to stop beating yourself up. It's not more than you can bear because he's going to be there with you. He's going to help you. So we've got to stop beating ourselves up because we have a choice. We can either give way to fear and anger and shame, or we can trust and follow God. It's always the invitation. Who's going to be God in your life? You going to let God be God, or do you want to try to be God? That goes straight back to the garden, straight back to Cain and Abel, and it's the question that each one of us has to answer every single day in our life. Who's going to be God in my life today? Am I going to let the Lord lead me? Am I going to try and follow Jesus? It's a better way. It's so much better. Or am I just going to try and be God today? Truth is that God hadn't changed. His perspective on humanity hasn't changed, and he still knows that there's more good to come in your life. No one is beyond hope, no one is beyond grace, and everyone can still connect to God. Because God hasn't changed, and nothing you've done can really affect that. God is bigger than any problems or mess-ups that you've had in your life. And I remember and I think back, a lot of people in life, it's like, oh, there was a time when I was good. Do you remember the time in your life when you were good? Maybe some of you were real little. Maybe some of you doubt that that was ever a thing. Maybe I was just never good. But the truth is that God does create us to be good. This world can get in there and really mess things up and get us off track. But God's message for us today, the message of forgiveness, the way of Jesus, the way of truth, and the thing that we need to get deep in our soul if we're going to get rid of the anger that can take us away, is we got to think back to the idea when we're good because we can still be good with God's help.